So for me, what I want to do is, I know I can't, but what I want to know is what to drill over the winter. So I want to make sure I'm practicing the right technique. Right. Wayne Gretzky, practice doesn't make perfect practice.
Oh yeah,
right? You get it?
Because it's there's probably for you.
Yeah.
I would say like three things in particular that I feel like we could probably shore that a little bit. And one of those things is one of those things and then just the overall consistency in the kitchen, thinking we're in a hurry. I actually want to add it.
Me too.
But it's also deciding when and how, and realizing that from below you can still create options, but it doesn't have to be that one and done mentality. It could be that 1-2 combo. High percentage for both shots. Stays that.
So this is backhand with Mike Hamilton. Last November I said, Mike, I just can't do shot digging up and shot for shots. I just need to like that. Tell me the touch. So one that he gave me was that rhythm. And so you have to miss a lot of shots to realize, okay, where's yellow, where's green, where's red?
So like I usually do two colors for those types of things, like a red and a green. But the higher the skill level, the smaller the margin becomes. And also you have to start thinking about matchups. Am I able to get away with speeding up my knees against someone? Like let's say you're playing against me. No, I would not think about that. But if you're playing against another compadre that's maybe a little stronger than you, then we can start thinking about these kind of 1-2 attacks. So that I can show you again today a little bit, and we can do some drills too. Because what I found for you were getting busted a lot through the transition. Meaning that your decisions to move in, sometimes they're premature, and your decisions to stay back were sometimes not well planned, right? So you're getting kind of hitched. That's perfect, right?
That's good.
So you can shoot all these things up tightly. And figure out a way to kind of.
And I have come to the realization of that with that attack. This is not a. I was playing with a partner in a tournament. I said, "Put that away, Chris. You can put that away because you see how strong I can hit it." I said, "It's not a put away shot. That's a 1-2.
It's a put away shot from here.
Maybe for you, Steve.
Possibly here. But once we start dropping down from here, it's not. Something here. I think you can crush this.
Okay, well, in the tournaments, and I'm not you, I just started learning in November. So I can question it, but I probably go 50%. When I go 80% power, it's probably 80-90% in. I got my badminton and forehand, and it's done. What I love about the shot, it's like up, and your paddle's automatically up.
Awesome.
And it's done.
And again, I don't know if you know about this or not, but it's learning how to spot your body and learning how to vary trajectory and learning how to vary speed.
I got one lesson. So for you were saying, because for me it's natural to go fast, because that's where the swing is, right? And you said go this way, that's a whole new, you almost like show me that through with
it's almost like letting the ball come across your body. So here, because what we're doing here is we're trying to hunt for that attack ball, right? So we might think, and then I might be watching my opponent because I'm always going to be looking, right? So instead of like making contact with the ball here, so what you can do is let the ball drag out a little bit more. You still you can still disguise it like a dink. So you let the ball come out here, and then if I'm like, okay, this is the one.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point, obviously, where I can recognize when the time when not is going to be the one, and I know I'm going to do it with the paddle. Right? So it's here, I'm tracking, I can still dink back there if I want, and then I drop the paddle head up to the floor.
Did you get that?
And into the spot. And everybody's spot. The better players you play, you might get one. You might get twice. You're not going to get them 3 times. Because they'll start adjusting. So that is where you have to start varying spots. That's where you have to start varying and speeds you can vary with things like and also how far down the path goes, right? How much you follow through. So you have to drill this. I have drilled this hours. And I believe that you can such a valuable tool to have in the pit.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, so let's warm up.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to talk to you a little bit too, because you said something earlier about, dinking. You kind of, when you said to Mike, well, I know how to dink and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
There's ways that you can dink, that you can create offense, right? You can create offense through it, and
I know, but
and it's such a skill which a lot of people say, oh well, just the thinking.
Yeah.
When you dig deeper,
I know.
there's so much more into it.
There is, but I hate to take it from 4 or 5 points. I'm thinking,
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
What I'm trying to do here is see if I'm hitting a flat paddle and not going like this.
Right.
I'm trying to always hit more of the side.
Right. So then you get a little puff on it, natural
Well,
pop.
it doesn't pop it up. It's more
Yeah.
the side,
Right.
side, so like this.
Sometimes I've been monkeying around a little bit with things like this.
Yeah.
Because I've found it can be very deceptive. So from here, I can drop the paddle head and I can still dink if I want.
Right.
But I can still also evaluate what's going on in front of me and then make a decision. Do I want to keep that up?
That's really good, Steve. How you're able to view and still play.
Yeah.
That's another level.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta be.
This guy's getting closer and closer all the time.
I gotta be getting this because, fortunately, it's how much you always forget. So any especially in footwork, I know that everything in sport, it all starts from the bottom. So anything you see from footwork, just tell them. I made you not take one of the hair.
No, I know, that's the fun part.
Forehand isn't as natural. I think that's
That's like me as well. I'm not as comfortable on the forehand side. I'm not a total slouch, but definitely needs a little work. Okay, head back, warm up that drop.
0 to 60, baby. Let's go.
I still haven't lost a game of that in my entire life.
You haven't?
No?
I have so many with so many people.
production team. Where is it? Come here. Let me just warm up the fast hands. Okay. So nice and easy, like touching one another. Try to really work on catching that ball like right in the same spot all the time. You see how you're kind of rolling a little bit?
Yes.
In fast hands, just it's more of a punch like a volley. In a gameplay scenario, we start thinking about these types of things when the ball is being rifled at us and not for.
Right.
Not going to work.
Yeah. I know. That's it.
Just nice, easy shot. There we go. Even loosen up, even slowing down just a tad. Still keep the techniques down. Contact point slightly out front. Footwork 2. You see how we're kind of seeing this zone here and we're volleying here. When I am at the kitchen, I always keep my feet slightly shoulder width apart. That way I can keep the I can make quicker adjustments.
That's what I am doing, Stephen. You know, sometimes there should be a punch and I'm getting a roll in the game. It's not right. Actually, you must have told people. You don't need to roll it. Slow down. Slow down. I want to get one on tape for me.
That's right. Then post it everywhere. Contact point's a bit too far
now.
In this zone here. Give or take. Anytime we overextend, what can happen in gameplay scenarios? Overextend. Pull that ball.
Okay.
So you see how you come out here, and the paddle automatically comes out. You'll shake a little bit.
Yes, I know. Right. Yep.
So you mentioned earlier you wanted to maybe apply some drills to something that you can work on in the off-season here.
I want to make sure the technique is right there really. Yes.
So let's talk
And
about
Steve, I'd like to do some drives too. After drives, I'm a bit weak. Just like my service.
All right.
Sometimes.
Sure. So let's maybe talk a little bit about that third ball.
Okay.
So whether you do decide to drive or whether you do decide to drop. I've got a couple good drills for you for that.
Okay.
But let's talk first very quickly about what you feel the technique points are for a successful drop.
Successful drop.
And this is where, in my
shot is almost like your approach shot. Your putts are easy if you get a good approach. Yes. 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 Yeah. And also realize the 162. That point is 60 plus inches. Well, and that's right, because Deakin sometimes on the back. Like I love playing 30 of this, it doesn't bother me at all. Yeah. But now I gotta be thinking. That's why I said to my partner, you're going to convention this year. 4, 5, and 16. You gotta be more aggressive. Otherwise, when I was playing with 30 years, so now you can take it to them. Because they're not strikers, they're 30-year-olds. So you kind of adapt them to playing against. But you're right, that, if I can incorporate that aggression, it just makes you better players. You have to tell me who the best swing is. And I said, Zane has the best swing. Ben has the best smash. And I said, you have the best swing. And Zane said, yeah, he is solid at that 50-yard block. So yeah, you are in that. Yeah. Yep. Yes.
What goes through your little checklist?
And the third shot drop? As the ball's coming?
Yeah. What are you thinking to yourself?
First of all, thinking where I'm going to put it. Actually, I'm thinking where I'm going to put it even before the guy serves it.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of seeing what's going to do. So then I want to make sure I have heart. Right?
Just quickly, where are you aiming? What's your aim point?
Here's
Yeah. That's the textbook answer, yeah?
what's your answer?
That 6-7
Yeah.
feet at your kitchen line, that's kind of optimal in my opinion, where you want to see the ball start making its downward trajectory. All right, so let's think technique though.
Technique? Well, I'm not thinking all this about as I'm about to do it, but I don't want to be gripping it tight. I'm gripping it loose. I want to make sure that I am in position, that I am in the right position. Where's the ball coming? That I am there. Because I know for tennis, they say like, Nadal hits only one shot because he's always in the right spot.
Yes.
He doesn't need to know this shot and this shot. So I'm trying to get my footwork early. And then short backswing.
Yeah.
And then follow through.
Okay.
That's
all right. So let me go through what my thought process is on this, and I've got a checklist. So when partner serves or I serve, that ball coming back to me, I made that shot. Number one is my footwork, right? So I'm trying to adjust to a spot, and I noticed even just in the quick little warm-up, there is a lot of this where you would stay complacent here, and it would be a lean here and a lean lean here and a lean there.
Good.
Let's think about what the purpose here is. We want to execute well.
Yep.
We want to get ourselves good. So for me, what I like to do, I want to make sure when I'm making contact, that my feet, and this is one of the only shots I teach where I like to get turned a little bit.
Yep.
If I have the time.
Yep.
For me.
Yep.
Okay? So like I would like to get turned so that in a perfect world, my contact point, okay, is from my knee to my waist in a perfect world. Okay?
Oh, that's good.
So just from here to here. I don't mind if I hit it up in this zone, I don't mind if I hit it here. This is where I get the most consistency and I'm most set and balanced. Okay? And I usually try to clip it in a perfect world again, because things happen on the court.
Sure.
Bad bounces, wind, anything. And I like to try to make contact off of this plant foot here. So contact is here,
right? Not
overextending here, not jamming myself in here. Okay? So think about that.
Really good.
So then when I do make contact, right? Contact's made, now guess what happens? I'm coming through. I'm not hitting and running.
Yep. Yep.
My body weight transfer is through and into the court, so I can get a head start on the transition.
That's really good.
Okay. What I see a lot of people do, they're very successful through here. They may be able to execute this drop 10 times out of 10. But as you progress in skill level, what happens? Here, sometimes fall back, and then you lose that transition time even though the drop is successful. Okay, so footwork is key.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how do I create that loft? Okay. Paddle face open, we know this. This is drop technique 101, 45 degrees. But we combine that with that really loose grip pressure. And I'm a huge advocate for this. And I noticed in our play analysis, a lot of your drops were missed slightly high where your opponent can attack. Anytime you run into that issue, really have a trigger word for yourself. Grip pressure. Really think about softening the grip, because you're not unique. Everybody, when they get into a game, they tense up and they tighten. That's how you create your feel. Now your swing path, this is another one, okay? You said something to me that resonated earlier. So your swing path, we're doing something along this line here. I want you to think about a less is more approach, keeping things compact, meaning your timing's going to increase. So from start to finish, the swing path on a drop for me is literally 18 to 24 inches.
On both sides?
On both sides.
Wow.
18 to 24 inches here. Okay?
On your folds or two?
Yeah. So like it'll be here to here.
Yeah.
Here to here. And it's not this, because sometimes what can happen with that is it can create some inconsistencies with depth control and trajectory control. So that's something I want you to play around with. And here's the other kicker that we haven't done enough already. The other kicker is accelerate. Okay, because I see a lot of people do this. They look fantastic to here, their contact point is good, and then they stop. You're a golfer.
Chipping,
anything you need to push through. I swear to you, you won't overhit it if you've got that loose grip and open paddle face. Okay, some people say, well, if you accelerate through the ball, then you're going to hit it hard. So people translate acceleration with aggression, and that's not the case. Okay?
Can you put your grip in there? That's your normal grip pressure?
Yep. Oh, my normal grip pressure for a drop. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just want to see that. Oh, wow. Oh, really? Oh, really, Steve? That light.
Okay, so think about 10 out of 10 is the hardest. And one it falls out of your hand. Think about 2 or 3. Wow. Now, this grip pressure I use on every shot from the baseline to the kitchen that involves feel. So a third shot drop, a mid-court drop, a mid-court reset. Anything like that. I keep that same grip pressure in my hand all the way up. So I don't go from tighter to looser. I go from loose where I'm calm all the time and I expect my opponent to attack me, I go from that to tighter if I decide to create the offense. And tighter doesn't mean 10 out of 10. Tighter means 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. I still want feel on even power balls. Volley, I'm about a 6. Yeah, that type of thing. I never grip the paddle 10 out of 10 because you feel and so many people, that's their thing. Yeah. All right, so let's try a couple. I want you to go through that with me again. Okay. Go from start to finish. What did you do?
What's that?
So go from start to finish with your preparation to what you're going to do.
How you coming? Let's see how you're doing. One of them, I'm breathe. I always remember breathe. 2 is I want to try to get in position really early. I want to turn a little bit. I think my contact point to be here. Perfect is here. 18 to 24 inches here. 18 to 24 inches here. 45 inches. And this way.
Okay. Let's try it. Little looser on the grip. Little looser on the grip. Good. 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 Little looser. Okay, you see that one? No. You got set well, contact is ready, and make contact inside. So, there's 2 simple things you can start off. Your drops are high, meaning your opponent can hit the ball in the air. This is always one of 2 things, and if your instance is just one thing, grip pressure.
Okay, take 2. That's 2 weeks. Actually, Daryl said, how many people know that?
That's a secret sauce. Good. Okay. So you see how that trajectory was good?
Yeah.
That's an acceleration. But this is what we're talking about with regards to softness. In the perfect world, you don't want your opponent to do this. You want your opponent to do this.
And see, it's like on the driving range. Sometimes I don't care where the ball is. I just know I did it right.
Yeah.
It just felt right.
Yeah. And it looked right.
Yeah.
Heavy. Now that one, see how it came out a little flatter? And sometimes even though your grip pressure is right, the paddle angle's off, so that can still create an offensive opportunity for your opponent. Good. Good. Soften the hand. Soften the hand. Soften the hand again. There. That's better. Okay? Now we got to meet in the middle a little bit.
So we're softening it. Like I almost have to slow down.
I do this here. Like I'm squeezing. And then I just really loosen. You see how all my fingers kind of. That's what I have there. None of the fingers are off the paddle.
Right.
Not because right. Heavy. Good. Okay. That's what we're looking for. Yes. Heavy. Heavy. Good. Good. Loosen the grip. That's it. Good. Good again. Watch the footwork. Yep. Accelerating, going back. Heavy. Yes. Better. Perfect. Okay, so
That is in the 50.
okay, so that, you know, like in your head.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can simply remember what we had talked about earlier in the match analysis, after you execute your drop, we want to talk a little bit about the evaluation process. And I want to get you to a point where you are executing the drop and you know how to feel. Because you have that success out there. Most people have to execute, evaluate, and then react. So what does that reaction part do for you? It minimizes the transition time. So I want to give you a clear tip. So when you're executing your drop and now you're thinking about the transition. Is that thing always recording? Okay, good. So basically, so when you hit the drop, this is going to help you substantially. Okay, so watching your opponent. So after you hit the drop, you push in. If you see your opponent's initial reaction is to do this, where their hands lift up above the net, this would be a
visual signal.
This would be a red light drop, meaning I will stay back and look for another. Same scenario, you hit a great drop and you see, opponent's going to drop their hands below the net where they have to lift up. That is a green light drop. So I give people two cues. Red light, green light if they find that helpful. Or hands, watching your opponent's hands. Okay? Let's try this and let's talk about transitioning in behind it now. The one thing that you guys in your match play is I found that your transitions were sometimes the opposite of what they were, and I found you were blowing through that transition zone while your opponent's making contact. Okay?
Yes.
Do you understand? You know split step, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we want when the contact's made, if you can only get halfway up, if you can get 3/4 of the way up, if you can even only get to here on a good drop, because for whatever reason, when contact's made, split step. Okay, let's try this. All right.
So you want me to say no or something like and then cover it up.
Okay, good. We'll get to playing these out in a minute. That was the correct transition, but I found you still go through it. So remember, use it like this here. I drop, you come here, contact, bang. Then you can adjust right or left. I exaggerated that a little bit for you. But let's just try to concentrate on timing the split step so you're set when your opponent is making contact instead of blowing through that zone. Remember your traffic light? My hands are up here. It's funny, Can I add this a little here? Don't forget your technique.
I know.
So execute first, evaluate second. Yeah, there you go. Good. Okay. 2 more. Good. One more. Okay. So. It's quite simple.
Yeah. Simple. Yeah.
Percentages. We want fourth or position or transitional decisions.
Which way do you lean making a mistake? Moving in or staying back?
Okay, so I will stay back more if I'm unsure.
Okay.
Even though I might be inaccurate with my
Yeah.
or error before I see the field.
Yeah.
And I could have come in,
Yeah.
I'll err on the side of caution. Just because you know why? I'm confident that I can slice the 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th
Yes.
from behind the baseline, and I don't give my opponent any targets. So I'd rather err transition on the side of caution.
Okay, so let's say 4 or 5. I've always erred on I want to get there. And one, they can hear my footsteps. I know when you're in the pros, they don't hear my footsteps. I know you can do that all day. So should I be in that intersection going or staying? Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah. All right.
So let's just add a little bit here because I know we're
Yeah.
I want to touch on your forehand drop.
Yeah.
Drives for me, and we talked about this earlier, I'm implementing more from spots on the court, and I want to be able to use it as an offensive tool to not necessarily win the point right then and there, but possibly to set my opponent up. Or sorry, set my partner up for a transitional attack through the middle.
Build the point. Yes.
Okay. So if, let's say you're on the side of the court here and you're making a decision to drive, I will always drive from here to be an offensive attack directly there in front of me or middle.
Yes.
The only time from that side that I would go back here is if you see your opponent stuck. That's the only time. The reason why it's line on middle is because it takes away angles on a counter attack.
Yeah.
If your partner comes in from the middle. Now, if you drive cross court, right, from this side, and your opponent has that plan coach, now you're getting into a forehand here, your partner's coming across, and I've got that whole line open. So let's be clear on that.
Okay.
All right, let's talk quickly about technique. I want
You can actually go slow if you want.
I cannot wait.
Okay, it's not my strongest point for sure.
Okay.
I was only a 3-0 tennis player, though I was a city champion in 3-0 tennis. But I cannot get the roll on my drives.
That's common.
Yes. It doesn't matter. So for me, again, I don't want a big backswing.
Yes.
Okay. I want to stay tight. I want my feet right, and I'm usually turned. And then I just I'm trying to drive longer, like a ball swing, all the way down through, instead of up like this. I'm trying to go like this. Because otherwise I find it just like a fireworks.
So what I'm known for is a couple of I'm known for consistency, and I'm known for accuracy with my drive, right? So how do I achieve all this? How do I keep my timing short up so that I'm making consistent contact? Remember how we talked about on the top, here to here? It's that same thought process with my contact point on a drive. It's going to be from here to here. Preferably in this zone here, because when I'm making contact, I'm coming through and then I'm coming over here. So I never hit my drive truly flat. I've got a little bit of roll on it because I want the ball to dip a little bit as it gets to my opponent. Now here's the thing. A lot of players, they feel when they drive, they have to break the ball every single time. I will never exceed 70% pace.
Any drive.
Let me rephrase that. I never exceed 70% power from my end on the drive.
Okay.
So I'm never swinging at anything higher than 70%. Why do you think that is?
You want accuracy over?
I want placement a little more over power, and it all has to do with the acceleration through the ball. So these players that do this, and I work with so many people.
Sports Illustrated if it goes in.
Right.
Yeah.
It's beautiful when it goes in, but you're making it 1 to 3 times out of 10, and that's not good enough.
That's right.
So my deal here is this, and we're going to have you try it here in a few seconds. It's short backswing, and if, for example, there's times where I'll hit a 50% controlled drop, and that's usually done from the baseline on a hard deep return, so that I can kind of deal with putting the ball back in play and then getting a good shot drop. So 50% pace, 60, 70. Okay? It has to do with how far you bring the paddle back.
No more than parallel.
No more than parallel. So if I want a 50% drive, I'm not adjusting my acceleration because my acceleration is what pays the bills. So 50%, I'll still accelerate the same. But that's going to bring it off the paddle a bit slower. 60% accelerates through the ball, still the same thing, and then 70% accelerate through the ball here. Contact point out front, not too far in. And what you said to me earlier resonated. I'm not a fan of this here.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm contacting here, but I don't want to be going up. That's okay, that's good. So it's
right here, and then over at the last second. And now we can vary our paddle placement based on how high the ball is. So if we're driving the balls up here, of course, I'm trying to adjust my footwork so that my optimal contact point is in here. Sometimes, depending on what I'm trying to achieve, I'll make contact down in here. Because now I can hold it, especially from midcourt. Now I can hold it and roll it. Almost like that. Let's roll from the kitchen on a backhand to catch your opponent. So let's try a few. I cannot wait because this is my favorite.
You don't have safety glasses? This is one that I need for my dual belts.
Yeah. Okay. So start at the baseline and then adjust to wherever the ball is. Okay. Turn that body, contact going off the plant foot in a perfect roll about knee level, and then short, compact stroke. Start with the quote unquote 50%, just to see if you can get some consistency. Now your grip. Watch your contact point, okay, and your footwork. That one there, you're gonna spot it here. Footwork again, we're kind of whipping here through the elbow, right? Don't go away from the blueprint, man.
Don't worry about the rule.
Don't worry about the roll. Here we go. There we go. Good. Better. Okay, a few more. See how it's still like kind of a little too far? Out front with the contact one, and by the time you're taking contact, you're already dragging that ball down. You want to start it brushing up and over the ball. Yeah. Accelerate through. The pop was there, the swing path was minimal, and we're creating more consistency with regards to your target zone. Careful, not too far up front. There we go. Better. Was that intended for there?
Give a slap.
So when we start getting a little erratic with these balls, really again, that swing back. Where do you think?
Ball position, for sure.
Yep.
Footwork.
Because we want that consistent contact point every single time.
And this is consistent. The swing is something.
That's why sometimes it's a little bit, they call it arm. Instead of kind of thinking about power, can come from the legs and the hips and drive through, right? So piecing all these things together start to inconsistent contact. Inconsistent footwork with regards to getting yourself into the right spot so you can have that base contact here. And again, remember, here. Really think about it as a fluid motion through the ball, like you would on the draw. Through and push through, then your right foot comes forward and you fall down. Right. Better. So let's only for now 50% drive. That's it. 50.
What that look like?
That looks to me like 60. Like still, your swing path, minimum here, same acceleration. So you're still accelerating, but how far that paddle goes back will make a big difference. This will increase that timing that we need to make contact consistent.
Quick thing, you take your step back, just go like this, right?
I'm coming from here,
And just
so I'm coming from here, this way here.
And what I just noticed I'm doing is I'm going like this.
So here I'm going to drive, I'm going to turn, straight back, and then straight forward. Contact point, when you're making contact, think about that paddle being square to your target. Not when you're making contact here, your paddle is coming out. Square when you're making contact. Yes. Very good. Even though it doesn't have a lot of pace, you want that consistency. Good. Yeah. Okay. So that's something to go back to the drawing board with, okay?
Yeah, I'm using way too many little muscles there too.
I always teach like less is more, right?
Yep.
All right. So let's try one more thing.
Yep.
And this is for me, especially at your skill level.
Yep. What's my skill level?
I would say you're going to be like a mid 4.0 to 4.5.
Okay.
That sounds about right? Yeah. So on a good day, we're a 4.5.
Yep.
On a good day, we're thinking we're kind of up to 4.0. That's my feeling.
Yeah. I was going to say 4.25.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
All right. So let's talk about mid 4. Okay. And how to reset points from scenarios that we may make poor decisions and come in.
Yeah.
Because I know I've done it from time to time. We have to have technically the skill to be able to make good decisions from this zone here. And what's the goal?
What's the goal?
What's the goal? If I'm stuck midpoint, my opponent's applying pressure to me. And I'm gonna nitpick you a little bit because I saw in your gameplay.
Yeah.
From here, you think aggression, and a lot of it's and you think aggression when the ball is below the net. Here, let's think about it the other way. Let's think about resetting so we can get to the kitchen where we can establish ourselves and have an equal advantage to win the point. The problem with firing from here is that, especially against two players that are established, your ball can go 3 places. Up and out, up and into the net, or up and into their strike zone. All 3 I don't like.
I agree.
Unless you're feeling confident that the player in front of you is weaker than you.
Yeah.
Then I would think about beating it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So my mentality here is to try to hit a soft block or a reset back into the court. How do we achieve these things? And I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I'm going to run through some drills with you and then try them.
Yep.
How do we achieve softness?
Soft
We
grip.
learned it. Soft grip. How do we achieve trajectory? Paddle face.
Yeah.
These are the only things I'm concerned about here.
Yeah.
Do you notice anything about my body placement? I'm square.
Yeah.
I'm squares. Okay.
Seems like your weight's
Right?
neutral. Yeah.
I'm kind of off on the front feet here.
Okay.
And I'm able to make reactions, and I want to keep that ball, if I can, in this semicircle in here, right?
Okay.
So now, if we don't have much time to react, I use my opponent's power to generate my own. So I'm not swinging. In a lot of cases, I'm just kind of feeling and creating those angles. Okay, so let's run through one drill first. One of my favorite drills, I call it mid-court mayhem. And I use it all the time. I train with Robin with it. We do this drill half hour at least a day. So you're going to be mid-court. Yep. And you're not going to, if you have to adjust front, back, side to side, always cover back to that point there for now. Let's focus on the technique. Stay a bit lower. Yeah, there you go. And legs a little bit wider apart. There you go. Try to keep that ball in front of you a little bit until you get a bit more comfortable. So if your opponent moves you to your right or to your left, I find sometimes this, for me I'm okay with, but I find for a lot of players this can sometimes lead to that grip tightening.
Oh yeah.
You turn your back a bit to your opponent, you can't see what's going on. So what I try to do in that scenario is try to do this here. So I keep my body square and I can still have a vision of the court. Okay, that's one drill. Yep. The next drill is going to be called mid-court mayhem amp. Okay? The purpose of this drill is to reset the point and then transition in. Now you want contact. On the ball down here, remember, it's my hand drop. It's that same theory all the way in. Watch the hand. See how the speed up? Spot. See how I sped up from here? If it was slow and it was into a good spot, pop that ball. So last one. All right. I wish we had more time.
Yep. Yep.
What I kind of key technique points on your drop, on your drive, and on those mid-court balls. Those drills,
Yep.
hours to get that muscle memory over the ball. And it's also a great opportunity for the player that your drill partner to work on the full shots.
Yep.
6 shots.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep, for sure.
What are the key technique points to a drive?
Good pressure, deep position, all contact points. Hard, color.
And more, that's wrong. Drive.
Drive, ball position, grip pressure, contact points, 50 to 60%.
As in, like, I'm going to pull back from here. So it's like pull back, and push through the ball here.
Good. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, me too. Okay, cool. Were you playing with their Robin?
No, I'm playing with